You already know what it is. It's Hip Hop Game TV. Got my man Bob with me.
Yes, B.O.B, man. What's going on, man? We live in the lab. What's happening?
Yes, sir. ATL right here. Right?
East side, man. All day.
No doubt. Now, Bob, most of y'all know this man from the joint Haters. It was just going crazy at radio and now going crazy all over the net, crazy on the streets.
Everywhere we go, man.
So tell me, man, just introduce yourself, man. Let me know who is Bob. I know you spelled B.O.B. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Is it B.O.B. or is it Bob?
It's Bob.
Okay.
Or B.O.B.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Either way it matters. But if you're saying B.O.B., then you're going into a whole different category. Then you're talking about business over bullshit, business over bitches, bring one blunt, bring one beer, bring one broad. I like big old booties on broads, bursting out their britches. It's never been one better or been one before. Coming out like a bullet out of barrel, man. It's just crazy.
Alright. I can't even, all I remember is bring your own beer.
Bring one beer.
Bring one beer.
One
Okay,
broad,
okay.
one blunt.
There we go, man. So let me know, man, how is your career been right now thus far, coming out as a new artist into the game where it's a lot of artists in. Some people say it's oversaturated.
Yeah, you know, some people say it's oversaturated, but that's oversaturation. It can be a good problem depending on how you look at it. Because I feel like I set myself apart with the music and not even just that, just with the way that I grind. Like I like the way that I work, man. Me and Ham Squad, like B Rich, man, TJ, Playboy Trey, the way we grind, man, it's just it's unique in itself. Like we do shit that the other people just don't do. And in Atlanta right now, the scene, I feel that it's saturated, but I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like it's just a lot. It's a lot of opportunity in Atlanta right now. So you gotta get with it. But it's easy. I feel like it's easier to set your own lane apart because the more something is popular, the more people try to follow suit. So shit, I figured I'm just gonna go over here. Y'all can do that, I'm just gonna go over here. And that's how I feel like I am with my music.
So now I heard a lot of your music, and now not everything, on your mixtape with LRG doesn't really sound like the Haters record. The Haters record is kind of that club, that south, that party vibe. Yeah. And a lot of times, from what I heard, man, you going left on some of the tracks. Yeah. So let's talk about that, man.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because, Haters is just the tip of the iceberg. Like, it's so much more to the music. And from what people saying from the mixtape, they still classify that as love, but that's still, they still haven't captured the true essence of what I can do. Like I play the guitar, I produce, I engineer, man. Basically I can be in the studio by myself and I can find my way around. And a lot of the music, man, ranges from influence, man, rock, techno, country, swing, reggae, ragtime. It's like it's everything. And I feel like some people get the perception that I'm trying to be left on purpose, or I'm trying to set myself above other Atlanta artists, and that's really not the case. Like, I'm just doing me. Like, I respect Atlanta artists. Like, that's where I got my influence from. I'm from Atlanta, and from the South. When you in Atlanta, you feel a lot of pressure to, I would say, coming up in the early stages as an artist, you feel a lot of pressure to kind of follow suit. But I'm like, man, fuck this, man. Like, I feel it, man. But I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the music on the album, The Adventures of B.O.B. that I got coming out, a lot of that music is still different, and I feel like I really got a groundbreaking album. And Haters is just that. It's just the appetizer. You know what I mean?
Last time I was in New York, I saw a big billboard, man. It was an LRG billboard. I think it was you on it, man. I think you were the guy on the billboard.
I think that was me, man. I asked some people passing by when I was up there. They were like, I don't know, it could be you.
No doubt. So how did you get down? How did you get down with LRG, man?
They always been showing me love, man. TJ Seller, they connect with me, and they've been sending me clothes. And around winter time, before they were getting ready to shoot their spring ad campaign, they were like, Bob, come up to New York, and we're gonna do our spring ad campaign. So they shot the pictures, and they came out dope. So they were like, hey man, we're gonna put this on a billboard. And I was like, man, I'm gonna put this on a billboard. And I never put me like a little square or somewhere. But like I go up there, it's the whole billboard, me, Bob. I'm like, God, 25-foot billboard, and it was really crazy, man. It changed my life. Like that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like you'll never see that. Like I think me and P Diddy were the only two brothers up there on the billboard in Times Square, man. That's something big, man.
That's man, you and Diddy, man. You on the right track, man.
Yeah, and it's bigger than just LRG and Bob, man. It's like it's what it stands for, man. That's something big, man.
So let's talk about the album, man. It's called what? Adventures of B.O.B.
The Adventures of B.O.B.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's the vibe of the album?
Man, it's from outer space, man. Like it's not from here. I can't like it's. Man, I could play the album for 20 people and 20 people wouldn't know how to explain it. It's just that different, man. Like it's like the music, man. Like I really put my soul in it. Like and you know it's my first album, and you know you spend your whole life recording your first album. Like you'll never get that first album. You know what I mean? Like all the best artists that I've seen in my life, like their first albums were always the classic albums. And so I feel like The Adventures of B.O.B. is my introduction to the world, and the music on it, man, is just amazing. Like just and I make it for me. I make music that I like, and I don't make music thinking about what people gonna buy or what people gonna dance to in the club. I just make music that you know I think I like, and if it makes it to the club, then cool. If it makes it to the radio, then cool. Like I'm making it for me, and I feel like it's gonna be the same thing for the world and have the same effect.
So any guest appearances we can look for?
Possibly Amy Winehouse, and you know, obviously I got Swag and Playboy Trey on it. You know, shout out Georgia Dirt, Swag, what's happening? So, you know, just keeping it in the Ham Squad fam.
That's what it is. And a date. When can we look for that?
Man, 2008. I'm gonna say that because I don't want to commit to anything. You know, because I won't have an exact date yet, but 2008. Yeah, what it is B.O.B. Y'all are tuned in to hiphopgame.com. You know what, man? Everybody was saying hip-hop was dead. It wasn't dead. These jokers just weren't making no bread because they scared to be real, so they faking instead. And when that happens, rapping ain't rapping, it's acting instead. But like they say, it's just entertainment and it's a game, so all these niggas is playing, even me. But what happens when the game changes? Your favorite rapper's gonna have to do some explaining.
Playboy Trey, you already know what it is.
Yes, sir.
My shit go a little bit like this. My raps are like water to cloud. They just drip drop, switching up from corner to corner like it was flip flops. I'm just trying to do me until my shit locks like a doorknob and your whole yelling so hard. My scars is deep, just like a wishing well. But don't nobody care these days. They never wish you well. They just smile in your face and hope your shit'll fail. But long as alive, I know my shit'll sell. Yeah, and so I'm rapping for the corner, where a corner of a corner of crack, I'll get you corner dinner, jail cell, Atlanta corner of yak, I'll get you through the day, so please forgive me, I'm just being Trey, yeah, and I ain't got to do what they do, give me 3 days, I resurrect like I'm Jesus. I slap a nigga with some Grey Goose, but since I'm too much of a drunk for that, I lay loose.
We got 'em going down for the count, looking at the ground. That's why we got haters, that's why we got haters. Haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, haters everywhere we go, where we go, haters going down for the count.